Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta Specialtatin. Today we have some Group 3 cars around the newly redone for 106 Blue Moon Bay Raceway. And for this one, instead of using the Volkswagen, I'm in the Mercedes SLS AMG because, well, indirectly, that has to do with a Viper. And Vipers are Mopars. So, yep, I'm representing Team Mopar for this race. And, well, can a Mopar win this race? There's some 4Cs in the field, and there's some other SLSs in the field, too. So maybe, just maybe, folks. Maybe, just maybe. As of now, though, I'm going to have to do a heck of a heap of work to be able to win this race, though, because, well, I have a controller, and I think for this track, in order to be the top of the top, you're going to have a wheel. So, yeah, wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. And also, sorry about not having Specialtatin yesterday. That was sort of inadvertent. I actually had something more than just a PS4 clip with nothing added to it, like me talking over it, but it had to do with this track tutorial. But I did the tutorial before it switched to racing soft or whatever, so it didn't really seem fair to do a tutorial on this track for tires that aren't even being used anymore. So instead I just did a PS4 clip, but now there's more Specialtatin. And, well, in order to sort of kind of make up for that, I'm going to be doing some GT6 Specialtatin as well soon for the quick matches. So there's going to be both GT Sport and GT6, and that's pretty cotton picking cool, folks. And, well, this race is pretty cotton picking cool, too, because I'm going 3 wide through the middle, and Jiminy Cricket, I made that work. Well, that was... I didn't really want to do that, but I did that and it worked out, so okay then. 3 wide through the middle probably shouldn't work, but it worked there. So anyway, yeah, I'm actually moving up towards the front here. Maybe I can win this race, or at least get an SLS or 4C to win the race. But as of now, I'm going to actually try to win the race. I do have an SLS there, but that Volkswagen's pretty cotton picking fast as well. And we're 3 wide again, but that didn't really work as good. But Jiminy Cricket, that SLS is in the lead now, and I'm in the SLS in second because that Volkswagen messed up, so this is looking pretty cotton picking good. Only one car to beat now, and that car is an SLS, so Jiminy, well, never mind, folks, never mind. That was a heck of a heap of a move there by the new second place driver. Jiminy Cricket, he went in hard there, that stuck. See, I think that driver must have a wheel. I can't do that for the life of me on a control. Okay then. What? How? I don't know, but I'm in the lead, folks. I feel kind of bad about that because that was either some of the worst lag I've ever seen, or like I don't really know. I don't even really know who initiated that because that happened so cotton picking fast, but Jiminy Cricket, that was a big wreck that somehow I avoided completely. I feel like that Kermit the Frog picture or whatever where he's drinking the tea and like I don't care there, that wasn't my fault, so I don't care. But anyway, I'm in second again, and it's a Volkswagen in first, but I'm not too worried about the Volkswagen yet because it ain't quite to the end of the race yet. They ain't really all that close yet. And, well, that Volkswagen tops out at 190, and this tops out at about 196. So, really, all I need to do here is get a draft here, get above 190, and I'll at least get to his side. It doesn't necessarily mean I can get past him, but I can at least try. And I'm at least trying, and Jiminy Cricket, those Volkswagens can go in deep. The Volkswagens can definitely go in deeper than my car. I went in as deep as I could there while still not hitting the wall, and I got pretty cotton picking close to the wall there, so there was really nothing more I could have done there, but again, it's a Volkswagen in front, so I can just get momentum than he has, and then I can just go by. Having momentum than the Volkswagen is definitely an advantage, but, well, that Volkswagen has the handling advantage. So that Volkswagen's going up high, and he still handles better than my car. Again, Jiminy Cricket. And Jiminy Cricket again, that's another Volkswagen up there too. Where are the SLSs? What happened to them? Am I the only SLS left from whenever that lag or craziness happened before? I don't really know. But again, too early to actually tell anything yet. Those Volkswagens are battling with each other pretty cotton picking hard there. Maybe there could be another crazy wreck. That helps me again. I actually kind of hope there ain't. I hope I can just win this on speed alone, because crazy wrecks like that are scary, especially when I'm right behind them. Again, I avoided that first one, and that's probably all my luck for this race. I don't have that much luck to begin. And there you go, folks. Okay, I don't think that's lag. I think that's an intentionally dirty driver there. Let's see what driver that was, and I'll try to tell better. Okay, that's Gene Bruno 9. Remember the best PD logic ever about the dirty driver getting penalized? That was Gene Bruno 9. Remember one of the getting rid of a dirty driver? That was Gene Bruno 9. Remember how not to overtake? That was Gene Bruno 9. Remember some other videos on other channels? They were about Gene Bruno 9. I think there's a trend happening here, folks. I think there's a trend happening here. And, well, I've attempted to stop this trend before with varying results. And, I mean, again, there's videos on my channel of me stopping the trend. That was what the whole karma thing was about. And, well, that was successful, because I did end up finishing higher than him in that race. But, I mean, Jiminy Cricket, there's one thing to be dirty to one driver who's been dirty to you, because you've been, like, dirty once or twice to that same driver, and it's just sort of an ongoing thing. But he's dirty to everyone, so that's why I'm trying to wreck him. And, well, I'm definitely going to try to wreck him this race. If I catch him in this race, I don't care where I finish. I'm wrecking him. No doubt about that. No doubt about that whatsoever. And honestly, any race to come, too. He's downright the dirtiest driver in the general lead pack of a lot of races. And really, a lot of races, he ain't even really in the lead pack. He has to wreck others to get there. He's one of those drivers who's probably just barely A-class as well, because I'd say 75% of the races I finish higher than him, and the other 20, or maybe 22 out of 25% races, the only time he can finish higher than me is by wrecking others. I don't even think he really beats me on skill alone much at all. And yet, there's that. So, yeah, well, that race downright got stupid quick, and, well, Jiminy Cricket, he won that race, didn't he? Don't let the cheaters and dirty drivers win. I know people don't like wrecking other people, and I get that. But Jiminy Cricket, you can't let that guy win, folks. If you see that guy on a track, especially close to the lead, he's just going to try to wreck everyone. So instead of having everyone wrecked, just wreck that one driver who tries to wreck everyone. I know it ain't necessarily the most sportsmanship thing to do, but I think at this point, you're going to be definitely held to a higher standard than him if you do that. Really, if anything, you're going to look like a better person than before, because you're saving many, taking out the one, instead of keeping that one there who ends up taking out many. Wreck the guy who tries to wreck everyone else before everyone else gets wrecked by that one guy. Because that's what happens if that doesn't happen. The dirty driver wins. And, well, this ain't DERL. DERL is dead, and honestly, it might be dead for a reason. So, yeah, don't let the dirty driver win, folks. Don't let the dirty driver win. This ain't really worth a yeehaw here, but if we can make sure he never wins a race again, then that definitely is yeehaw!